Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Xorcom University webinar series. This is Bill Soto with Xorcom, and I'd like to continue our series with Module 4 and discuss our supported extras for our Astra's PBX appliances. One of the extras that we have is the I/O ports. Whenever you have an FXS module, that is the first module in the left, in the first position of the left, whether it be an Astra Bank or a server, you'll have these I/O ports that'll come with that FXS. They have 4 inputs and 2 outputs, and possible usages could be for a fire or burglar alarm or intercom systems. And the outputs are commonly used to open electric locks, like magnetic locks for doors or parking gates. So it's a nice application for these types of applications that you may have with your clients. We also have a TCO, or telecom connector. This is used specifically for the FXS Astra Banks. Remember that we are 32 ports in the front of the Astra Bank. We don't have the standard Amphenol connector that you normally use because that's 24 port. So this is 32 port. So you can use this to plug into the back of the Astra Bank and then strip the end of the cable in order to punch it down on the telephone blocks, commonly called 66 blocks. And we provide you with all the color code table, the wire color code table, so you know which wires go to what port. This is a sample implementation of Hialeah Park and Racetrack in Miami, Florida. Another way of installing the Astra Banks, and let me go over this a little bit. This is 2 XR3000 servers here. They're using our Twin-Star hot failover solution. They have 2 PRIs, and they have over 90, 32, 64, 90 analog extensions. So when you look at the extensions here, you see all these RJ11 cables that are labeled and plugged in. Well, in this scenario, like I said, there's another way of connecting your FXS ports. You can either use our TCO cable and then punch down the wire directly on the 66 block, or you can order cables that are Amphenol and connect to the 66 block, and then on the other end it's called an octopus cable, and they have 24 RJ11 jacks. So these would connect to the Astra Bank. Now, the great thing about this implementation is that when you do it this way, you're actually making a patch panel out of the Astra Bank for your analog extensions. So just something to keep in mind when you're looking at analog implementations with a high concentration of analog phones. We also have found a solution for connecting to paging systems. Now, when you're looking at new paging systems, commonly you might be using a IP-based system, which is fine. No issues there. However, if the client has an existing paging system, Valcom or Bogan, and you are removing their old PBX and installing our Xorcom PBX, well, how are you going to connect to the paging system? We've created our own little paging adapter, which basically matches the impedance into the amplifier. It connects to a standard FXS port, so it's power-driven or line-driven by that FXS port. No external power is required. So we can connect directly to an amplifier input, or we can connect to a Valcom or Bogan input. It's $95 list price, very low cost, and makes it a very nice, simple way to connect to the paging system. With the XR2000 and 3000, you have the option of RAID support. Now, I have to admit, as a standard, I generally bid this as a standard, not even make it an option, because it is a very cost-effective option with Xorcom, and it's a very inexpensive insurance policy. 2 hard disks are supplied, all blocks are replicated and mirrored. Should one disk fail, the second hard drive automatically takes over. An alarm and an email is sent out to the system administrator, but your PBX doesn't skip a beat. We also provide a very nice utility for backing up the image that's on the hard drive. So when we actually ship out a Xorcom server, we send it out with an image of the software that's on the server on the rapid recovery stick when you order it with our servers. Now, again, I make this kind of a standard. I bid all my servers and appliances with it. I don't really make it an option because should you have a catastrophic failure of that hard drive, how are you going to re-image it and then load your backup? Well, this is a very quick and easy way of doing it. Now, you can load your backups on the USB stick, or you can carry the image of the Xorcom asterisk image on here, and then load your backup, but you might have it somewhere else, whether it be on another server, or another hard drive somewhere in your LAN, whatever the case may be. But it's a very nice, convenient, and efficient way of being able to do the backups as well as being able to re-image the server. That ends Module 4, and I'll go ahead in terms of our options, and I'll end this now, and we'll come back to Module 5 and go over Twin Star hot failover software. Thank you.